once again, welcome to another episode of Remarkable Concept. The question of the day is: does mentioning Jay Z's name, especially in a negative light, a way to get views and clicks? I know you're probably saying that's what I'm doing now, and you're entitled to your opinion. But I just want to know: is that what it takes to get clicks and views? Now, as a fan, I am a victim of clickbait. One of the things I want to talk about is all these lists and conspiracy theories that he's involved for or responsible for. People's death, social Illuminati, so on and so on. Again, as I mentioned, I'm a fan of the music. Don't know anything about his personal life unless I read it off the internet. So maybe he is involved in all these things. My problem is none of the videos show proof of these things. Just a bunch of clips and random videos put together by some good editors that never really prove anything except get people talking in the comment section. Now let's talk about this woman. I understand she talked about certain things that went on with her life in the industry, which is fine. But since I guess she has a platform now, she's just talking. And with me, if you say things that I can prove wrong, like one thing she said about Jay Z, that he got Big L killed so he can get closer with Tupac and Biggie, and also that Big L put Jay Z on. One, Jazzo put Jay Z on. Two, Biggie and Tupac were killed before Big L. So right there, honestly, anything she says after that, I'm not listening to, because now you're just making up stuff. And also, I also heard her rambling one time about what Jay Z did to Just Blaze, like he left him out there homeless. Last time I checked, Just Blaze is doing just fine. All right. So, like I said, she's her credibility is terrible. And honestly, she keeps talking about she wants to get sued. She wants to get sued. If you really want to get sued, write a book. I guarantee you. You start putting this nonsense in the book, you will get sued, and you will have your day in court. So write a book. Now this guy, I did some research, found out he was some sort of consultant. Especially, I saw a podcast. Big Face Gary said he was a consultant for Rockefeller Records, as far as like a cameraman. He followed him around. For the most part, he didn't really film Jay, from my understanding. But this guy, like I seen he had a few clips. I ran to a couple of them, but one in particular caught my attention where he stated that Jay Z only becomes irrelevant once he mentions Jay Z. Now, I don't know how many followers this guy has, but I do recall when Jay Z was promoting his movie and he jumped on Instagram and like in an hour or so, Jay Z had over 1 million followers. So I don't think Jay Z needs this guy to be relevant. So I don't think Jay Z needs this guy to mention his name to be relevant. But once again, you say Jay Z, you get clicks. Now we got this guy, which this one in particular, I don't even understand his reasoning. They're not even in the same lane. Like he's a comedian, but he has this thing. Every time I see him now, he just wants to prove that Jay Z wasn't a real drug dealer, and he was on the sideline. Like I said before, don't know Jay Z. Maybe he's not. Who knows? But there's one thing I know about watching this guy's interview. Not so much that he's talking about Jay Z's not a real drug dealer, but it's obviously this guy does not listen to Jay Z's music because he makes claims about what Jay Z talks about. He probably just looks at listens to the stuff that comes on the radio, never actually listen to a Jay Z album. So I just don't get him. I mean, he's a big guy. Maybe just mad that Jay Z's never invited him to the Rock Nation brunch. I just don't get it because for real, there's no reason why he has to always like. I even seen that like interview that like I don't even think they was talking about it, but he just had to say something about it. And then and the funny thing, Jay Z actually kind of shouted him out in one of his songs. Maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe that's what all these guys want. It's a little shout out. But like this guy, he really baffles me. Like he has to do it for cloud because he's really just talking out. Can we say out his ass? Pretty much. And we got a couple of ones. I'm not gonna really go into details. You got this guy. All of a sudden, he's doing like a world tour, and this guy with his what ifs. if Tupac was like he'd have took Jay-Z girl, what if it like come on man. If we just getting ridiculous now. On that note, let's also add all the posts about Jay-Z having no lyrics. All he does is recite Biggie Small lyrics. Okay. He already explained why he does that, but hey, if you don't like his explanation, that's fine. But I need all those posts to put all their editing skills together, put all the lyrics he's ever said, the same as Biggs, and see how many albums you get out of that. I mean, even how many songs. And if you can't get more than a song out of it, then we need to stop saying it. Now, if you got this far in the video, you're probably wondering if I was going to mention this guy, but I'm not because honestly, out of all the people I mentioned, really, if this guy wants to talk about Jay Z, he has all right to because he, unlike the others, really had a personal relationship with him. Really went through some stuff. Um, you can agree or disagree. Did Jay Z rob him? Not. Who cares? What I'm saying is he has all the rights to talk because they actually had a relationship. They actually went through some stuff, and it is what it is. So I want to know why because honestly, if you anybody who really follow Jay Z for the most part, he doesn't really speak much publicly. He does interviews here and there, and he doesn't really talk about like rappers or anybody on a negative light as of late anyway. So it's like, so what do these guys get a kick out of talking about him? You know, especially you're talking about, oh, he's not a real drug dealer. At this point in his career, that's actually probably a good thing if he wasn't actually a real drug dealer, because right now he's not dealing with the corners. He's dealing with billionaires. All right, once again, my name we're this is remarkable. We're a remarkable concept. See you next time.